Hello, I'm Vince White. I'm an employment attorney, and I'm answering publicly posted questions on Abo.com. I point this way because they're right there, but you can't see them, so that makes no sense. I'm just trying to get people the answers they need. Here's our question. What do I do? I worked for a registered importer. It was a hostile environment, both racially and verbally. But more importantly, if one can tolerate all of that, I was also then asked to perform fraudulent duties. So, I put in my notice and left. Good for you. However, after attempting to report this behavior, I'm now wondering if I'm even legally obligated to do so, as I'm confused if the behavior was illegal or simply immoral. Okay, so you did not tell us what the behavior you may or may not need to report is. So we can't advise you about that. But you did say that you experienced a hostile work environment and were targeted on the basis of race. So the devil's in the details. We're going to have to really, drill down on that, get into that as to, what made it racial, what made you feel that way, what was said to you, what was done to you, why was your working conditions more difficult, more hostile. But it sounds like you've got the underpinnings of a discrimination claim based on race. And at that point, that's certainly enough for you to start speaking to experienced employment attorneys, right? Because those conversations should be free. At worst, you're out an hour and they don't take the case, right? But it's a case. Could be. And it costs you nothing to investigate it. And you can look on this website and see what highly rated, highly experienced employment attorneys are in your area. And you can make sure that they have good reviews, that they return their client calls, and that they don't practice other things besides employment law. Always a red flag, right? People who charge for consultations, red flag. People who do things besides just employment law and say that they're employment attorneys, red flag for me. That's my opinion. But my advice to you, my advice to my family would be don't hire attorneys who don't return calls, and don't hire an employment attorney if she or he practices in more than one field. You can't really be a PI attorney who also occasionally dabbles in the employment field. You can't be a divorce attorney, in my opinion, who also occasionally plays with the plaintiff side case in employment law. It's too complex a field. It's a recipe for disaster. Are some people capable? Do some people do a great job? Do some attorneys pull that off? I'm sure there's some virtuoso out there, and she or he is doing an amazing job at more than one field. I just don't think it's a good idea, and I would generally recommend people stay away from it. I hope this is helpful. If it is, consider liking and subscribing, maybe even leaving a comment down below. It really helps me to help more people just like you. Also, if you have follow-up questions, I do follow the comments on these, so I'm here. I will try to provide answers. Good luck to you.